what's up, everybody? Friday night, Dungeon of the Mad Mage, channel Rob Tui. DM is Joe Numbers. He is the Master of Ceremonies and in control. Take it away, sir.
In control. You're funny. Let's start off. Fucking Stacy. Start off with introductions and go with Sling. We'll start off with that.
All right, Urush54 playing Sling. He's a wizard that is in a world of hurt right now. He triggered a trap for his friends on behalf of his friends.
Wow, it's par for the course. It's a big, scary
That's
dungeon.
what I do. Yeah.
Voila.
It says Alucard playing Wala, Tiefling, Warlock 9th level, and she likes really digs fireballs, but not really when they're pointed at her.
Yeah, it's kind of a mutual or exclusive. The rest of the party, but not her. Liz, you can wait. Orin.
Hi, everybody. I'm CJ, and I am playing Orin, who is the only one smart enough to not be inside two fireballs. So, take that. And I'm also playing Stacy because Stacy's Fury's not here yet. She'll be back by the break, hopefully.
All right, so just a short recap was in message of the day, but you guys have searched majority of this dungeon, have uncovered a couple of things I think you're probably going to go back and look at or do, but at this point you've revealed a portal with this golden dragon on the inside, and when we left last time, Sling had attempted to launch a firebolt towards this thing, and it hit this firebolt, hit this golden dragon, a statue-looking thing. But as soon as that firebolt passed the threshold of the door, these two gray slod appeared right at the door's threshold, pointing their fingers towards the party, and broad, toothy smiles appear. We're picking up right at combat, so you guys can all roll initiative.
Rob Tui playing Liz, the druid.
No, you can fucking wait, man. I said, go for it, man. Sorry about
No, that's all. I just thought it was funny. I was laughing my ass off. I was like, he either forgot or he's fucking with me, which are both hilarious.
Why do I have disadvantage?
You're exhausted.
Oh, yeah.
remember?
Awesome.
But that, yeah, I don't know what the conditions were for that, but yeah, that was one of the fumbles.
I believe it was a fumble from last week's many fumbles.
Yeah, it was a fumble.
And I just forgot.
Yeah, stays on till you longer.
So you can all start on combat, but before you're able to actually get into combat, these firebolts are launching towards you guys, smacking the backs of the walls and exploding.
I love you, man.
Diablo Bob, thank you for the subscription. $10 months in a row, Diablo Bob.
Some damage as the first one goes off. Some damage as the second one goes off.
We're fine.
And Stacy, you're starting this off.
Yeah, that was my best Stacy impression.
Forget it.
I think as a bonus action, she will do Second Wind.
Okay.
Nice, very
That's
very
a Stacy
solid
roll.
start. Check that off. I feel like if I go up and do melee, she'll probably die, and I don't want to be responsible for that. But she might also be mad if I use one of her potions of greater healing.
Do it.
Yeah,
If
she'll do it.
she, were here, she'd use it.
Right. Yeah, she's fine. Then she'll run over there, drawing one of her scimitars and getting ready to do stuff. And that's her turn.
All right. This one makes a large hiss or a loud hiss towards Sling, who makes his save.
Yay.
Oh. Perfect. And it runs up and claws and bites.
Orin has been granted a potion of greater healing by Diablo Bob in the chat.
Hot damn. Thanks, Diablo Bob.
Sling has been granted a potion of healing.
Each of which are a miss on Sling, and Liz, you're up.
All right.
Thank you.
Really awesome, but the guy moves, so I can't. Instead, I'm gonna fairy fire.
All right. They were both successful.
Did they really? God damn it. It's my life. Okay, spell slot blown. In that case. Thank you, Drake Takes.
Yeah, they might need it on this one, chat. Oh, this one runs forward, and Sling, could you make you can do Dex or Strength save, your choice.
All right. I'll do Dex.
Holy fuck.
Still don't know whether that's good or bad.
You can never tell with Joe. He yells either way.
I was so excited because he rolled a 3. I didn't beat him.
That's great.
So this one runs up and attempts to just bear hug tackle Sling, who shrugs it off easily, stepping to the side. It ends up in its square right here and makes a swipe towards him as one action there. Missing easily. Voila, you're up.
Allah has been hasted per Diablo Bob, and we'll get 2 full turns.
Sweet. So I'm gonna blast. Looks like 9.
Okay. Can you roll a d6, please?
Good.
And you can do damage. That one was a miss.
Oh,
Even missier.
And missier, yes. Second turn.
I don't think I'm gonna move, so I'm just gonna keep blasting.
Hit. Hit. And a hit.
okay, Drake. DM has the fumble.
All right. I'm gonna
Sling.
go for numbers. I'm going for number 9 with 2 attacks,
Go for it.
but not my offhand.
Hit.
Yeah,
No effect.
stepped on him. All right, and as a bonus action, I will Misty Step right there.
All right.
Holy hell.
Anything else for Sling?
That'll do.
All right. So since the chat helped us out, I'm not going to do this, but I'm going to ask this question anyway. So Disciple of Life says if you use a spell at first level or higher to restore hit points, you restore additional hit points. Would that apply to a scroll?
yes.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Just for future reference. All right. I will move up there. I will burn a 4th level slot as a bonus action to cast what's the fuck? Spiritual weapon.
Uh-huh.
Probably right there, yeah. And it will attack number 9.
Okay. Hit.
Oh. Sorry. Add that to it.
Okay.
So as a bonus action, I will then stab it with the spear.
Another hit.
And that's my turn.
Excellent. Stacy.
Stacy has
Oh, yeah.
been critical hit.
Ooh.
Diablo Bob in the chat.
Stacy will cheat. Move up there. Target slot number 9. I probably don't need to blow her last superiority die on this.
Well, it's just an automatic crit, so you just gotta see if it's gonna.
Well, right, but if I added the superiority die, it'd be 2d8 instead of 1d8, but she only has 1 left, so I don't want to blow that.
Okay. That's not gonna work for us, so go ahead and do damage. Make sure and hit crit.
Does a theme click or could you just shift?
Either. You can go ahead and click it in mods, or you can do it there. Sure.
There we go. That's attack number 1. Here's attack number 2. And then she drew her offhand as well.
Yeah. Hit.
Yeah.
And he drops.
Offhanding at 7.
Miss.
Good enough.
Liz.
Okay. 2 attacks.
Hit. And a hit. No effect. First attack is a fumble. And that was the use from chat. Someone bought that in chat.
Thanks, chat.
There we go. And the rest is a bite and a claw. A hit on Orin
Boo.
for min damage. And a bite goes towards Liz. Fuck.
Fumble.
You can't do that either. Okay. Voila.
I will bonus action move Hex and blast the other one.
Yes. Hit. And a miss.
Sigh.
Sling.
All right. I'm gonna run in and take 3 swings at this guy just to get some blade on.
Hit. Miss. Miss. Orin.
All right. So apparently my spiritual weapon thing wasn't coded right, so it didn't do concentration. So I'm going to roll a con save to see if I can keep that spell up. I fixed the coding. Was it 10 or higher? All right. As a bonus action, it will attack the slot.
I don't think spiritual weapons concentration.
It
No,
isn't. Fuck.
It isn't. It isn't. How dare you
All right,
think
never-
that that's coded wrong?
never-
How dare you?
No. Sorry. Apparently, a week is now too long. I have reached that exact age.
Yeah,
Well, it's not like 30 seconds. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
I reached that age a long time ago. It's worse for me.
All right.
That's why that
stab
spell's
it.
so good. Is that it's
Right.
it's just so awesome.
And a hit.
I love the spear. Serve 2 characters very well.
Let's see if I can get a third.
Yeah. And that's it.
Alright. Oh.
Just to get well, that's fine. She's got her special wand, so never mind. I'm good.
Yep. Stacy.
Stacy. Take her attacks.
Hit. Hit.
And her offhand.
And a miss.
All right. She's done.
All right.
Liz.
Attack.
Miss.
Attack.
Hit. All right. It once again hisses, trying to instill a bit of fear in each of you. And voila, failed her save, but if she remembers what happened, this feeling of kind of safety or protection has made her immune to fear or to frightened.
Ooh.
Sling has been
Sweet.
frightened, however. So Sling, on your turn, you need to take the dash action away. And if you can't see the creature that you are fearful of, you can try a save.
All right.
I love you,
You have to save
man.
also whenever you're hit. Let me see if you have frightened.
Gunner, thank you for the
You're
sub.
good.
As you say,
Fucking
yeah, baby.
Stooner. This thing then grins once again, not thinking it's probably going to get a whole lot more of attacks. Says something under its breath in a language none of you comprehend. God damn it.
Long effect, I think.
No Control Z in Fantasy Grounds.
Sling is the only one that this should be affected on. Give me another minute.
Sling, Mr. Drake takes has.
Thank you, Drake.
So it looks like Stacy and Liz were successful. Orin, Sling, and Voila had a fail.
I received a present in the mail, everyone, courtesy of Matakuri. Let me show it to
That's
you.
bad. It's real bad. Liz succeeded, I think. Out of 20.
Shit, yeah.
Stuff Liz had 35.
Yeah, you want to go to 35 on your health list. And I'll get this corrected, yeah.
35, hit points 15 or hit points 35?
Go to 35 total hit. Total of 35 health left. I should just write this shit down because I can never fucking remember. Liz and Stacy succeeded. And I fucked up Stacy's too.
don't know if you guys can see that, but the 20 is a yeah, and the fuck yeah 20-sided dice. Anyway, Matakiri sent me that. It was awesome. It was a good surprise. Matter of fact, that
And
came
now I've got it right.
on that
He
bad
engulfed
day I had
himself
this week.
and all of you in this fireball. It looks like Orin is the one who dropped. And voila, should be up.
Just to check, I think I failed, or I don't know if I took damage. I'm still at 15.
What is with this thing? Fire.
Well, it's all because I hit the wrong fucking buttons.
Orin has received a potion of healing from Drake Takes.
Thank you, Drake Takes.
All right, here we go.
Okay, we think it's my turn.
I do.
Fireball. See?
Not this time.
Totally
I'm
nobody
resisting.
laughed.
Though you can see the
My
little
favorite
fire
is when I
crackling
say
around my
something that,
fingertips,
to me,
like I want to really bad.
most hilarious thing, and nobody fucking laughs. I fucking love it.
Miss. Twice.
Probably on both of them because I
Yes.
didn't mean to double click.
And a miss. Sling.
All right, I'm gonna make like a beeline to there, and I don't think I can see him from there. Let me target him to see.
You
Yep.
should not. I
Block.
can drop this on you. You can do a.
Yeah, I'm
wisdom
gonna
save.
do advantage. I'm gonna use my advantage that was provided by chat. So I'll click that. If I don't know if it'll trip when you roll it.
As long as you have it clicked, it should.
All right, I got it clicked.
You failed.
That'll be my turn.
But as you were running away, it does get an op shot here.
Hey, it forced me.
Yep.
Can I, as a bonus action, do a blade song? I'm not going to. Forget it.
Not your turn.
It still is. It's on me, but yeah, I'm frightened.
Oh, it is your turn.
Fill up.
Well, actually, you
All
were.
right.
Oh, yeah. Could you do a bonus?
Yeah, with a dash, I don't know. I think that uses your bonus action, right?
Well, no, a dash doesn't use your bonus action. It uses your movement and your action.
Okay.
So the first one would be your check for the op shot, which was a miss. Your second one is successful. So now that you've ran as far as you can, and you'd have taken the into the corner, that would be movement, and it ends your turn to do the wisdom save.
All right.
But you are no longer frightened.
Okay.
Ow. Orin stands back up.
Yep.
I'll take a look around at his
I
party.
believe spiritual weapon drops, or does that stick around? Do you go unconscious?
It's not concentration. It's still
Oh,
there.
it's just a minute, so you should still
Yeah.
be there.
All right. So as a bonus, I'm gonna hang on to my bonus action for now. I'm going to use preserve life,
Okay.
my channel divinity thing. So it's 40 points to work with. Look at the party sheet. So Sling can move up to half health, and I don't know how much that is.
It's 28 total that you'd use.
All right, so that's another 12 that I have. I'll give 6 each to Liz and Stacy.
Okay.
And
So that's 40.
Yep. Total. And then for myself,
You get a potion of
hot damn. Thanks, Drake. It's honestly overkill, but thank you very much. So as a bonus action, I'll do the spiritual weapon attack. Nice.
Miss.
All right. That all you got, Salad?
Stacy.
Stacy unhappy. Stacy attack.
Hit.
Probably not.
Hit. Hit.
Stacy good.
Liz.
All right, Liz has had about enough of this fucker, so it's time for Blight.
Oh damn.
It was successful. Nice. It turns its full attention towards you with that.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Clamps on with a bite, which is a miss, and a couple of claws. And both the claws connect.
No. Oh.
Dropping you. Voila.
A few more blasts. Hopefully I'll hit this time.
Hit.
How bad is it?
Oh no, everybody, I'm down.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, how bad?
Can you roll a d10, please?
Of healing, Liz. Straight takes.
Can I?
Of healing. Boom.
I don't like this. Cones make me uncomfortable.
So you, as that fireball goes off, or that blast goes off, you turn your head in whichever direction happens to encompass a 30-foot cone and hit most of your party, or hit the most of your party, which actually ends up hitting the slot on this turn anyway. So that's not too bad for you.
Oh, is this a fumble effect or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
And you are going to
Cone
end
of
up
healing,
doing
right?
27 points of lightning damage to everything in that cone.
Oh my fucking.
I'm so sorry, guys. Fire
So
my
she
thing,
lets
not
this thing
like
go, and then just hiccups, and this burst of lightning comes forth. Ouch.
I look at her and say, "Wow, you're expanding your repertoire."
I'm looking
Fire,
at my hand
lightning.
like I don't even know how I can do that. I've never done
One time.
lightning before.
It's one time only.
Magic.
The Slod, having looked at its resistances, are doing all right. And Liz doesn't have resistance to this, I assume. And you drop again.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm already marked prone, so there's a positive.
All right,
Uh,
third bolt.
Oh, yeah, because my party hasn't already taken enough damage.
Yes. Sling.
All
Not
No
right.
longer
frightened.
frightened.
I am moving in again. I'm going to take some swipes at him because I like to put steel on this guy. He's smiling at me too often.
Go get her, Ray.
Miss.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Oh, I should have waited. Sorry.
You're fine. You actually turn, and well, that's what you got.
God damn.
Lop this thing's head off.
Nice.
I'm going to poke him while he's down. A little more for you. I hate you.
Find yourselves out of combat.
I'll go ahead and heal Liz before she dies.
Yeah, you're good.
Thanks.
I'm sorry.
It's around here somewhere. Should do my Disciple of Life thing first. All right.
Drake said that the potions are all on cooldown now. We're getting beat down.
Yeah, I would expect it to be. So thankfully, it didn't last any longer than it needed.
No, I think we're gonna pop up and say,
Yeah.
"Thank you, Sling, who healed me." Thank you, Sling.
Okay. Do I can do more healing before we try to rest if that's what we're wanting to do.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So I'm trying to think of what is the least expenditure of resources, and that scroll might be it. Or I could just spend the second level slot when we do Prayer of Healing and see where that puts us.
What's the scroll you have?
It's a scroll of Mass Cure Wounds. But
You get
Like-
your spells back when
and
you
can
rest.
Can
I
it be
do not.
used in combat? It can, right?
yes,
I would save that.
yeah, and it's a 5th level spell, so that's a lot of extra healing on top of it. So
Yeah, you can. I mean, maybe that would have 2 more rounds and we would have needed that. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I've got the hut. I've got a third level slot I can use for the hut.
Right.
Eddie.
Let me see where this Prayer of Healing gets us. And that's a
Random
second
monster
level
now in the chat. They're such bastards.
All right. So this will take 10 minutes. I'm assuming we can get that done without being interrupted.
Are you staying right there?
Why don't we go into the room? You know?
Yeah, we can go in and close the
then-
door.
Yeah, that way no wandering monsters get us, and we can.
We were in there, right? At one point.
No, I don't.
No,
Yeah.
I just shot a bolt in and
Yeah, we didn't
fire,
go in.
but that was it.
So I'm not sure that that's a good idea, that room.
For what reason?
Well,
Might
there were-
contain fireballs or lightning.
The portal could open, more slots could come out.
More slots could come out, yes.
Oh, but we already saw slots. All right, send Stacy in.
Okay.
No, but yeah, I think if we all go in there, I mean, if there's trouble, yeah, she's not here, fuck her. I think if we all go in, if there's trouble, you know, we can run away or whatever, but otherwise we'll have like a safe little space for a minute.
All right.
Hey.
I'll
Stacy will
bravely-
bravely cross.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
go in with Stacy. Oh, there goes Sling. Everybody's.
You head in there and shut the door.
If we
Yep.
all make it in, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're easily able to fit in there. It's a pretty large room.
No, I didn't mean that. I meant if everybody eventually comes in, then we'll shut the door.
In
Oh, I
on
see
it.
what you
Yeah.
Okay, so you shutting the door,
Yep.
and you are certainly able to get 10 minutes of respite
right.
to get your spell off.
That helps.
Thank you.
Nice.
Clerics are life for this shit. Love this. So yeah, and we're not immediately dying. I have a few spell slots left.
Are we going to rest or are we going to not rest?
Going for a short rest will probably help because I will get my channel divinities back for that.
Yes, and if we do a short rest, I'm the only one who hasn't healed, but I have 7 hit dice I can throw, so that. Try and spend 50 more minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm good with that.
All right, let's try that.
Okay.
Holy moly, did I level up? What happened?
Liz, you did not, but you want to give me a D20, please.
Everybody or just one of us?
God damn it! Oh, it's only because I've known Joe a couple years. Oh, so well, most of you guys have. Oh, that's funny.
This is the one time you don't want to roll high. I know that much.
Well, the way he laughed, it was like, what can I come up with for these guys? What's up, Gwydion? Are you here? Are you in the chat?
Hope we can make it through this. I'm getting closer to leveling up.
I don't even need quite 300 points.
Yep, 7,000 more and I'll be there.
4,430.
Got about 1,100 more to go.
Like 4.5 more slots. We can do that.
Yeah.
We've got fireballs.
Are those things 10 or 5,000 a piece?
Yeah, they're nasty bastards.
All right, excellent. I rolled. What I did, you guys, is the DM asked for a D20, so I rolled us some more XP.
Thank you.
You
should
guys
be
all have your.
fine.
I'm gonna run to the back. I don't have all my health. I don't run away. I have 3/5.
Both of my characters have their maximum reduced by 20, which is fun.
Yeah, they do.
was-
I need one more person to give me a D20, please.
Got it.
Excellent. Okay.
Liz has received a random magic item.
The fuck?
Oh, roll it up.
It takes. Saw that, CJ?
Only because it never happens to me.
Is that why you were saying what the fuck? I guess they picked me because I'm damaged.
Yeah, and I've got plenty of magic items. I'm fine.
Table B usually ends up being something like a.
All right. What table do?
It's
is
table
this?
B. Hashtag hotkey.
We've had this conversation. Fuck off.
I don't know why you don't.
Oh, there's 2 table Bs. There we go. I threw it in the party sheet for you.
Oh,
Ah, oil of slipperiness. Excellent.
Stacy's gonna steal that.
Throw it in her face. Light it on fire? What does it do?
Do light it on fire.
Hope we can use it at whatever Joe throws at us.
Put it on the ground, 10-foot square.
Well, I really fucking wish.
You have to succeed on a dexterity. Caster's DC, maybe? I don't know. This shit's complicated.
Sorry about this,
I'm gonna
guys.
give it to. I'm gonna give it to Stacy. I don't want to know how to use it.
You throw it on the ground and I figure it out. That's essentially
Okay.
how it goes.
Good enough. Like that.
We find some rusted mechanism and use it on that.
My neighbor, he died a few years ago. This thing was, if anything was broken, 3-in-1. So I said, "Oh my cloth armchair, Oscar. What do I do? 3-in-1." He screamed it at me. It was funny.
What does that even mean?
All right. So as you are finishing up your spell, Orin, a large burst of healing energy pulses through the area. Very shortly after, you hear a large, um, almost like irony boot steps from outside the door, and they stop immediately outside the door, and you hear a loud bang, 3 loud bangs on the door.
Occupado?
And as you say occupado, you look towards the door, and this spectral hand moves directly through the door.
Just like
You can all roll initiative.
it's bad. This is finally going first.
What? You can't.
As this steps through the stone door.
Problem.
Did I use my 4th level spell? Okay.
You only have the one point.
Have one, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna.
Good.
Am I first?
You're up.
Okay, all right. Here we go. I going to let's see. Odd. All right, I'm gonna have to try to fairy fire it, because if it has. So here I go.
So fairy fire.
Yeah.
Point you can see.
It's 20. Yeah. So here, you want me to draw it? I'll draw it for you.
Well, I imagine
Well,
you're going to get your party.
Yeah.
No.
The door is not open.
Oh, but it doesn't. That doesn't. Well, okay. Let me read it. Object within a 20-foot cube. It doesn't say the cube has to be contained within a. Are you not okay with that, Joe, or something?
I'm looking it up. I'm gonna have you use a wisdom saving throw or wisdom check.
Okay, before I do that, is this to be able to do the spell, or if I
It
fail
is to be able to judge how far out you are from, and kind of
okay,
the
a wisdom check. Well, I'm
the
sorry, what did you say?
geography of the area. Yep, wisdom check. If there's a skill with wisdom you'd rather use, then you're good.
I threw it already. I did.
All right, you can target it. Oh, sorry. Roll it again, please.
What the hell?
And whoever failed still is targeted. So click it again.
Oh, there's more than one.
Click your effect.
The effect for Fairy Fire, you mean, or the save?
Yes. Perfect.
So I fucked
The
up and
Spectral
got
Guardian.
everybody's. Jesus.
Yeah, the Spectral Guardian begins to glow quite brightly.
As do others.
Oh god.
A ghost
Oh my
appears
fucking god.
through the wall, also glowing quite brightly, laying its hand towards Orin. Missing. Stacy.
Stacy not happy. Stacy draw a weapon. And tokens aren't locked.
Yep,
But
go ahead.
she will do her attacks and see how screwed we are.
Hit. Hit.
All right. And that is Stacy's turn.
Voila.
Well, crap. I would like to. I would like to viciously mock the Spectral Guardian here in front of me.
All right.
Well, just as soon as I find it on my list.
Yo, mama. So.
It failed. Its first attack is a fumble due to chat.
That was Drake Takes.
And that fumble would likely be Orin.
What?
So Orin,
Oh.
everyone has frozen except you. You are able to act
It's a free
as
round.
a full turn on your round. Yeah.
Hot damn. All right.
And you've been hasted
Jesus.
by Drake Takes.
Thanks, Drake Takes. All right. First thing I'm going to do. A number of creatures within the range. All right. I'm casting Beacon of Hope. It won't really matter, but it'll be centered there, and it'll affect everybody, all of my allies and myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the only thing to
And-
remember for you guys, if you end up rolling healing potions or anything, is that it'll be max heals.
Excellent.
Yes. That was my last third level slot. Action. Can't cast spiritual weapon because that's a major spell. So my second turn.
Yep.
Diablo Bob has just hasted you, so you get.
God damn. Fuck.
It's
We're out
just
of spell
CJ for
slot.
the rest of the night.
All right. So for the second round, I'm still on. Use my last second level slot to do spiritual weapon in that square. And it'll attack.
Miss.
Nice. 3 and a 4. Awesome. That was a bonus action. For my standard action, I will do Word of Radiance.
Fail.
So that's action number 2. Action number 3. Got a fourth and a first, which I'll save. And then I'll just do Word of Radiance again, and then do the spiritual weapon attack.
Okay. Hit.
By that, because I forgot, and that should be me.
All right. So we are then back on Spectral Guardian.
Just bright flashes all over the goddamn place.
It steps forward, or hovers forward rather.
I don't like it.
And begins to oh, give me a sec. It ends its turn within Orin's space. It seems like it's like shrouding his body.
No, thank you.
As it makes one weapon attack. At voila, which it misses. That is its turn, and it'll take some damage for ending its turn in Orin's space.
Motherfucker.
Our third ghost joins the fray and reaches through the wall towards Liz. It falls,
Yeah.
and Sling is up.
All right. I'm going to move down there, and since it's in the orange square, I'll take a couple shots at the spectral guard.
You're melee attacking it, right?
Oh, good.
That is a hit. Give me a second.
Cool.
So, don't target and roll damage, please.
Liz has been
All right.
granted
Have I
inspiration.
targeted?
Dragon bait in the chat. Thank you.
All right.
And do I think that I injured Orin in my attack there?
Yes.
Okay, so that's not good. I will
Do it. Don't be a bitch.
A bitch.
I'll move over to there and attack this new ghost.
Give me a
'Cause I don't
second
wanna
before you do
hurt
anything.
nobody. Yep.
Its op attack on you misses.
And with my offhand, I'm gonna offhand this ghost.
Hit.
Am I
And that
fine?
ghost goes away. Vanishes.
Excellent. And I think that will be my turn.
Orin,
Okay.
would you like to roll the con save or should I?
I will use inspiration on it.
Okay.
It's clicked. Go ahead and drop it.
You are successful.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm sure that ghost fumbled because he had disadvantage.
Action, I'll do Word of Radiance again.
Fail. Go. Yep. It does stuff whether it fails or not, doesn't it? Yeah.
No.
Oh, the target's drop anyway. Never mind. I just
Yeah.
don't have to call it out.
Yeah, it's just a cantrip. With that bonus action, I'll do this. Spectral weapon will move basically over Liz's head and attach the Spectral Guardian.
It hits.
Oh shit! Sorry.
You're fine.
I did an extra 9 damage to it. I clicked twice.
Oh, give me a second then.
And then I will move there and take the op attack from Ghost 7.
Might take an op attack from Liz too.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack.
Is a miss.
Cool. That's my turn.
All right. Bonus action. Already taken. Wait a minute. Are we at the top of the round? So it's until his turn or until the top of the round? I forget.
For what?
For him to have a reaction, he's already took a top shot. So that reset at the top of the round, or when it's his turn.
I thought it was turn.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna run away 20 and then come back. Charge him. Attack.
I think you just damaged rather than rolling. It was a hit, so leave the damage.
Damage, and then already forgetting. Oh yeah, that's right. He's got to do a saving throw.
It failed.
Pass. Oh snap, everybody! Prone. How come I don't have? Oh yeah, right here.
As a thing would normally fall prone, this does not.
Yeah, I figured. Fuck. All right, and then I will do Feather Claw.
It's a hit.
Oh, okay. Can't knock him prone. Don't get the
This
extra.
thing turns its eyes towards Stacy,
Drake, what's 1 per turn? What does that mean?
and she successfully shrugs off.
Love you, Beacon of Hope.
Oh right, that's what I thought. I couldn't remember. There's some things that
Lord.
that start over at the top of the
Oh,
round.
poor Liz.
But yeah, that's the next turn.
Looks like Liz and Sling have become frightened of the ghost. Stacy, you're up.
Bitch ass ghost. Scaring my friends. Got the second scimitar.
Hit. Ghost dies.
Second attack on the Guardian. Hot damn.
No effect. Go ahead, damage.
And offhand. Ooh.
Anyone adjacent to the Spectral Guardian gets an op shot immediately. As long as you have a reaction to use. Liz, a hit. Orin, hit.
I can.
Oh, sorry, Orin. Not you.
Oh.
Your allies. Stacy and Voila are left.
Stacy is the one who got the crit.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
That's
Keep going.
I can use blast on that, right?
Yeah, you just at disadvantage. But it's got advantage, so you just get click disadvantage so it doesn't roll at advantage. Voila, you hit. And then Stacy can roll her damage then.
All right, Stacy is going to use her last superiority die, and she's going. Oh, god damn it! Never mind. That relies on reaction. She will use a die, but not on that thing.
Okay.
And so it won't really matter what I push. I'm just adding the D8.
Yep.
And damage.
That monkey face.
Ah, fuck. That was supposed to be crit damage, right?
Yeah.
So,
Just cue it up again. Roll it.
Yep.
Nice.
You weren't targeting. There we go.
Yep.
And the Spectral Guardian vanishes, sword, shield, and all.
Hey.
Awesome.
Sling's kind of yawning over there. Oh,
So Diablo Bob, we'll bank your critical hit for state.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure this wasn't a good place for napping, but anybody want to
Yeah.
open the door and see if there's any more?
No.
And it's your turn. We're still in combat order. It looks like.
You are out of combat.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, let's not stay here.
How much XP was that? Did somebody level up?
You
they
rolled
needed-
shitty, so no one gets an XP from that one.
Oh,
What the fuck are
Aww.
you talking
wah, wah.
I just didn't queue it up. Here, I'll get it on you.
Didn't Volad only needed 300 or something?
But we still have to take a long rest.
Right, but now you might want to since you're going to level up.
Yeah, so that's up to the party, but I would have enough to when we do long rest.
I could hut it. We're all pretty beat up.
not in here.
All right. We'll
Where's the
find
last
out. We
safe
can go down
place
the
we were on this
elevator.
map?
It was up in the
Yawning
throne
portal.
room up there.
Oh, hey, no worries. Drake Takes just redeemed an instant long rest in the chat.
God damn.
Whoa.
Drake takes MVP.
Eat a day.
What?
Do these guys not have? Do you not do point buys in any other game you run? Do you allow people to buy shit in any other game?
Yeah, where'd they get all of this XP?
Oh yeah, they can buy it in Acquisition Incorporated on Sunday and Avernus on Saturday. Yeah, basically all the games. Blowing it all tonight.
All right,
Oh,
so
snap.
long rest got applied.
Search for my
Cheerbits.
wand.
Cheerbits in the stream. Thanks for the cheerbits.
Cheerbits.
that-
Thank you, sir.
Overnight.
It's every day at dawn, and
All right.
it would have
I'll hold off.
not
then.
yet. It'll likely be like every other or every third, depending on how long you guys want a long rest.
Sounds good.
So Voila is going to 10th level. Is this right?
What? Yeah, I got ahead of you guys at one point.
Crazy.
It was a crit.
Oh, that's right. You got
20
XP off a crit. Yeah, I
ages
gotcha.
ago.
Are you doing Warlock?
Yes, I am.
All right, 10th level. I'm not 6th level. I'm 7th level. What's going on?
You wanna, Liz? You wanna change back? I don't know how to.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. I should have done that before the rest, so I gotta fix my crap.
Yep.
Oh, it is fixed. Okay, you did it.
Cheerbits. Cheerbits in the stream. Thanks for the cheerbits.
Gwydion, what's up, Gwydion? Cheerbits.
Bits o' cheer.
All the bits.
So there was a question of whether we wanted to ride this elevator thing down.
That's right. That floor goes down. We know how to do it.
Yeah. And we were trying. There was a crush lever, but it wouldn't work.
Yes.
Sure, it's just waiting for us to be on the thing, and then it'll crush us. So who's most expendable?
Stacy.
Turns out it's Stacy.
I forget. Last week we were saying like one person ride down, or all but one, and one stay with the lever, or we all get on it and take our medicine.
Those are the options. I think
I'll-
we just.
I'll stay up here and run the levers.
Orin will also stay up here and keep watch or something.
Nice. So the a false floor, for lack of a better word, the false floor on there is up, and the lever. I made a note for myself. The right lever, which has the word lift inscribed above it, is up as well.
What direction is the crush lever, just out of curiosity?
The crush lever was in the up position, and it
Okay.
has gone back up to the crush position each time you've tried, and it hasn't worked.
Okay. Okay. I have an idea how that might work, but don't want to test it now.
Okay, you three are going standing on the thingy.
Yeah.
Now, when you said the right lever, is that as you're facing it, or just as it is on the wall there?
As you're facing it, yeah.
So
Like
that's
first lever, second lever, right, left, whatever.
right. It's the wrong lever. Voila.
Yeah. Crush or lift, whichever.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I got it.
Hey, there you go.
As you put the person who can't read Dwarvish in front
Yeah.
of you. That's great.
So this one, you guys ready?
Yeah, ready.
I flipped the switch.
And they begin to descend. As you looked in the previous session, it drops about 20 feet before stopping. Takes about a minute to get there.
Since that's so slow, there's this uncomfortable, like as we sink below eye level, inches at a time. It's like,
You're just like all staring at Orin,
Yeah,
and
just-
Orin shaking his head, like,
Guys,
why are
there.
you doing this?
I hum proverbial elevator music down it. You know?
There you go.
The girl from Ipanema. Dun, dun, dun.
You are rest at the bottom.
All right, now, do we see anything? Like, does it open up into an area, or is it just a fucking pit?
It is a pit. The walls have scrape marks as though stone is on scraping against stone. It sounds like stone is scraping on stone on the way down.
All right, I'll check around the walls to see if there's any indication for openings and stuff.
Does anything seem secret down there?
Hey,
Maybe if there's some
somebody's
kind of
got a secret wand. What's up? Blow a charge on that thing.
Liz, go ahead and do is investigation.
Okay. La, 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 la. Investigation. Okay, here we go.
I want to help her with that.
Oh, are you trained in that? I can roll it again.
Let me check. I believe so on account of my high int. Yes, I am.
This is fucking nothing. This is stone.
Bring it up. bring it back up.
Don't do the crush lever.
This one, right?
No,
No.
whatever the fuck. Just
No.
I got
Other
my.
lever.
Oh, all right. I'll do this one then.
When you kill me, you can't take my.
I got my
XP.
rope of climbing out of my backpack just in case something goes sideways, so we can shimmy on up.
So Vala kind of rough handles the lever, shoves it up, and you guys begin to ascend.
All right, that's nothing.
Orin takes out a piece of chalk and just writes the word "no" next to that lever.
Sounds good.
You know, if you turn your head like this, it looks like on. Are you sure you don't want that one?
Fucking tieflings every goddamn time.
All right, so Where to now then? Oh, we gotta go to a whole new area.
So we had this room with the statues that we feel like we figured out how they work,
You do. Yep.
or that, yeah. And we were kind of checking around to see if there was any immediate danger around here, and so we clearly manufactured some because we don't like to be safe.
Oh, to go like beyond this up there or whatever.
Well, we figured out if you put the statues seem to go to all the entrances of the room,
Yeah.
like you can block them off with them, and then something might happen.
Yeah, you want to go try that?
Sure.
All right, we're all healthy.
Sure. Sounds like a funny way to die. Let's do that.
Do it.
Okay.
Drawing a path along the callways, but no.
Yep. I'm fine. So again, kind of a description of this room. This tapestry is kind of flopped over on top of itself, so you know it has. You've seen it before. It looks like some sort of crowned dwarf, uh, but you haven't like looked at it. You haven't seen what it actually is. You either have to figure out a way to mend it or like hold it up so you could see the damn thing. But you do see these scrape marks on the floor, and these scrape marks are in a kind of haphazardly throughout, but you see them as 10 foot within each of these four entrances to the room. Um, it took some considerable effort to move the first one, the 5 feet you moved it.
Right. So someone who's not wearing plate should maybe use Sling's rope of climbing and see if we can unfold that tapestry and see what it is. That might be important.
I'll take a look at the tapestry.
All right.
Yeah, so probably with Mage Hand, tools at your disposal, you can look at the tapestry itself. I mean, it's ripped and pretty torn up, but it clearly depicts this king. You've seen its likeness all throughout. Um, he seems to be fighting a boulet, or is it boulet, boulette? Let's go with the French boulette. Uh, and he's in this gem encrusted cavern, and his guards standing at the entrances.
Uh-huh. So maybe we move these things to the entrances and then a bullet appears and we all die.
That's the bullet.
Yeah.
That's the thing he's fighting in the tapestry.
Yeah.
You sure you want to work real hard moving these things around?
No. What do you guys think?
Well, we came here to. Oh. Where that's the thing on the tapestry, right?
Yes. And it
Well,
shows all
Came here to do that. Do we change our mind now that we know what maybe is gonna happen?
presumably.
Does our party of adventurers have any inclination about our ability to fight one of these things?
Yeah, I mean, you've faced some pretty tough shit down here.
Yeah.
You all seem to think a lot of yourselves, to be honest with you.
So if there's one of them, good. If there's 5 of them, then you know. And we're basically blocking off the exits to run away. This might not be a good idea.
Would something like a nature check help with that at all? Just identifying a bullet.
Knowing what it does, how it fights, I mean, you'd be fairly familiar. It's not an uncommon creature.
All right. I don't know that I know anything about it as a player.
Oh, gotcha. So, yeah, it digs, burrows. It's big. It's armored quite heavily. Think of like a ground rhino.
Right. Yeah. Like we're pretty full up. We just got our rest, so we all have all our resources.
Yeah, I think we could take one. There's 5 though, like Liz said, but it may trigger somewhere to get in that room with the Vanta black door from the backside here.
Right, but didn't we say there was a secret passage there that we saw? Didn't we?
No.
Didn't. Oh.
No, you
My
moved the
bad.
statue to see if there's anything behind it, and as you scraped, you noticed these scrape marks, which end
Okay.
at each entrance.
Um. Yeah. Do we think that if we move these statues, it's going to exhaust us, or can we just move them and they slide along?
It will depend at your skill and how you do. I think if you don't do well, yeah, I mean, like anything, these are big and heavy. Unless you find an easy way to move them, it's going to take physically exhaust
All
you.
right. Well,
Yeah.
we have plenty of other things to explore. I don't know. Maybe we should vote as a party and see if we want to do this.
Yeah, I think let's explore the rest of the level, and if we don't find another way into that, then we can do the statues.
Sounds good.
I think that's a good plan.
Yeah, unless there's a portal, I don't think there is another way in.
All
and
right.
this also might not be a way in.
Right.
We can go here up to the northeast. That.
Yep.
That.
Let's go the northeast corridor. Might wrap around to that other section up there.
This one?
We're kind of already down here though.
Yeah. My preference would be the southeast sections.
Closest
Alright.
is just right here, and we can just walk right over there and be there. And
Right, but we don't know if these meet up.
No, but I would like to think that this meets with this, but there's no guarantee of that, right?
Right. All right, we can go this way. It's not a huge deal.
Let's do it. You bastard. Yeah, that's right.
So,
get that cloak on.
Yeah. So Liz, as you guys are kind of John, as you're walking and you take a step at this wall, waiting for your party to catch up with you as you lead them up this way. You let off some semi-rude joke. Stacy takes a small offense and shoves you into the wall. You pass through the wall.
Oh, I passed through the wall there. Okay. Well, so everybody would kind of be back over here by me, right? All right.
I would figure.
Can I come back out?
Yeah, you walk right back through the wall.
I'm like,
do you shove Stacy?
Yeah, I don't shove Stacy. I just look at her like, But guess what? False wall.
Ever curious, Orin pushes Liz back in.
I go back in.
Then they'll follow after.
Yeah, the chat thinks that you're gonna run into solid wall and that I'm somehow a ghost. That's what... All right, we might have found a way in this hole. I called it that, or where?
Matrix.
So you walk into this room and it looks like a stone wall all the way throughout.
Because of
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I was just gonna say, because of my spatial awareness, I try to see if there's crap along this western.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't think you probably actually go in further than this at this point. So you look forward and see there looks to be a dwarven skull and 12 rotted bones, which swirl gently around each other midair in the center of this room.
Oh.
On the floor beneath the bones, there lies a shattered stone coffer.
Okay.
I run past.
Carved into the west wall, is an empty niche. Seems like it might have fit the coffer at one point in time.
How smashed is this coffer?
Very.
Okay. Um.
Figure it out after break.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be good. Yep. Let's take full night. Let's come back at 22.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna take a break for about 9 minutes, everybody, and hopefully, said she was gonna be by the break, so she had a family, so try to be here by break. So we'll see if we get to have her. Meanwhile, put on the slides. 32 will be the 27th. I actually never did make a slide for tomorrow. I just didn't have time to do it. But we do have a Pathfinder 2 game tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific. It's going to be from 9 to 2, so it'll be 5 hours, Gwydion says. Oh, is Gwydion still here in the chat? Yeah, he's DMing it. I never had a chance to make a slide for it, but we are nonetheless going to play. It's going to be Gwydion DMing. And the players are myself, Digital DM, Urash, Zelikar, Jaded Bailey. So that'll be a good crew for tomorrow. It's tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific. UTC. W-itch. Wait, announce Mad Mage is not. What the hell? Box. Alright, here we go. So, next week will be episode 30. 7th. Because Avernus is tomorrow. After the Pathfinder game, we're going to be giving away tomorrow night. We have Acquisition Incorporated, and then the show tomorrow night, we're giving away another Baldur's Gate module on the show, so that's it. Plus, Drake is giving away other prizes on the Sunday night. Guest. Hey. My mic is fading in and out a little bit. It's probably because I'm not up in it like I normally am, because it blocks the camera. But I bet it sounds better now. I just was sitting kind of far away from it. Does Rob keep fading in and out, or is it just me? But am I fading out in and now? He's trying to eat his hand. No, I don't have my hand in front of my face anymore. I do have to eat something though. I'm starving. So I'm going to go get something. I'll be back. Oh, here, let me put the... There we go, 5 minutes. All right, everybody. That's how fast I can make a tuna salad sandwich. What was that? 2.5 minutes? Fast I can do it. Glasses kind of hurt. That's not. Got a haircut today, and now my glasses are hurting my ears. I don't understand what's happening. As a matter of fact, I do have pre-made tuna salad packets. Get them at Walmart for like $1 or whatever they are. Oh, I gotta get up in the mic. Yeah, you open the packet, spread it on the bread, and that's it. Boom. Tuna sandwich. Tuna sandwich is one of my favorite foods. I do like it.
All right, we all back?
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm here.
All right, so you see this pile of floating bones.
Does it look like these bones could have fit inside the coffer?
Yeah.
All right. I will slowly enter the room.
Yep.
Got my symbol / shield out in front of me.
Sounds good.
Is there any immediately noticeable reaction to that from the bones?
Absolutely no reaction.
All right. I will take another step.
As you take that second step, a feeling of cold washes over you. And a woman's voice says what I've provided. You recede back into your mind. This thing doesn't seem to me malevolent, but nonetheless has taken possession of your body.
Took possession of me, you said?
Yeah.
That seems bad. Is it now controlling me?
Actually, so as it says the last word, you are standing next to this pile of bones on the floor. You're not possessed.
Cool. Are the bones still swirling?
No.
Do I see if there's anything beside the bones that was in the coffer?
There was nothing. Just the bones.
All right. I will step back out, kind of not ashen faced, but not. I guess solemn would be the word I'm looking for.
Sling takes one look at his face and goes, "Something's wrong. What was your first gerbil's name?"
Nonsense. I never had a gerbil.
Oh,
It was a
First cat.
hamster.
Oh,
I've told
sorry.
you this 5,000 times.
That's a trick question.
See, look at that. He's back.
So I stepped in, and a voice spoke to me from, I think, the beyond. It said, "The heart of the mountain is sealed behind doors of black basalt, which only unlock by a dwarf king's hand. In the mountain's heart, we will find our own greatness, or I will find my own greatness." I wasn't entirely sure whose all greatness was in there.
No, it's us. It's all of us.
All right, cool. And
I'm
then
just saying.
the last thing it said was, "Demons invaded our temple, but we trapped them in statues. Beware them."
Oh shit. So, do we have any clue at all about what this hand of the king?
Not yet. So there are several sets of, or at least two sets of statues that we know of.
The ones
Did we
here
ever-
and the ones inside the room right outside the black door.
Oh, there's those two, and then there's the four of the dwarven gods up there.
Oh, right.
So 3 sets of statues.
All right.
Have we tried detect magic at all on any of them?
I don't
Some-
know, but I have detect magic.
Is that
So do
something
I.
you have? Well, okay. Is that something you can do at will?
No, for me, it's the Book of Shadows, so I have to do it as a ritual.
Okay, but that's still technically free. It doesn't take a spell slot.
Yeah, I have a
Correct.
ritual too.
Oh,
All right.
My bad. I have dispel magic, not detect magic. So, unless
So
we do
maybe-
find magic that we need dispelled, then we're good.
Right. So that might be something worth trying on these statues in here.
All right. I mean the ones that we're close to here.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that.
Let's do that.
So you're doing what?
We're gonna
Spend
do
a ritual amount of time here detecting whether there's magic on these statues or not.
Just you?
I can do it too while she's doing it. I'll do it on the one we moved.
Okay. The 3 of you patiently wait as 10 or 11 minutes go by in their rituals for this spell, and nothing untoward happens. At the end of your spells, you can both clearly understand these statues have no magic.
All right.
Yeah, they're just rocks, dude. Just rocks.
Cool.
They're heavy and they're in our way, but they're big.
All right. So probably go back to exploring, and then as we pass the other statues at some point, we give those a try.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
See if we can find more clues about this hand of the king.
So I'll start heading back the other way we were, and I'll say to Stacy, "Stop fucking pushing me, man!"
Stop being a bitch.
In Eddie Murphy's voice. Stop being a bitch.
Yep.
Hallways. Lots and lots of hallways.
Stacy, go get him. Oh.
Alcoviness.
Oh, sorry. Assumed you guys were keeping going up. See a door at the end of that hallway there?
Hey, there's a door up here.
Doorway. Alright, let's get all.
While they're coming, I'm listening by the door to hear if I hear anything.
Okay. You do not.
Ready, Liz?
Ready.
1, 2, 3.
Boom.
Open.
This one opens up and smells like a fucking privy.
Gross.
It's strong smell of urine and feces.
Does it smell like old feces or fresh feces?
Wow.
Liz, give it a taste and check.
Alright, hold on a second. And I push Stacy's face into it.
I'm going to step in and look up at the ceiling and make sure nothing's, it's not like the bottom of a wash or sewer dripping down in here. Because that stench makes you want to clench.
Yeah, there's clearly nothing on the ceiling, probably about 20 foot tall in the center, or 20 foot tall around. To the left, you look over and you notice immediately that there is a hole cut in the stone where a lavatory or privy would be.
See if that's another stall there. Oh,
It is.
I want to kind of take a look and make sure I'm not missing anything.
How
Sometimes
close
these
are
good
you
places-
looking?
I'll step up and look down in the hole just to see.
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be anything in that one.
Check this one too.
Orin strongly considers closing the door.
How about pushing me in? Come on, try it. All right, I'm gonna look in that privy there too, just to make sure.
Okay, walk up and look in that one. So you're gonna go back up north, you said?
Yeah, I want to check all 4 of them just to make sure before I leave the room.
Sounds good. This one down here, you're walking and checking out. As you're looking down, you feel 2 very sharp pains in your side.
Yikes.
Ah, what is this?
What is this?
Do I know enough to run out of here?
Yeah. So no, you're not gonna get to run.
All right.
You
All
fucking bitch.
You bitch.
Something poked me, man. I don't know what it was.
Something
yeah.
bit
So
me.
what you feel is, it feels as though a claw is on your front shoulder, on your back shoulder, and teeth are in your neck.
Ew.
One of these goddamn things again.
Bastards.
Oh
More
no.
XP.
I
Now, do
only
you
have
mean more XP if
250
we
to
kill
go.
it, or more XP for all of us generally when we lose a party member?
Right.
We can do both.
As you can all roll initiative now. As this thing gets some surprise attack, not crit, but definite hits.
Are we using?
Yeah, I could have shielded, but I guess not on this.
Not on this one. Yep.
We're not using inspiration cards in this game, are we?
No.
Nope.
Okay. All right. I thought I was gonna go search for something to help. All right.
So
As it-
you hear, I imagine, a loud "What the fuck" as this thing is taking a couple of claws and a bite out of Sling.
Okay. Then I'm gonna come rushing in, save the day with some janky movement. Oh, you didn't lock tokens. All right. So janky movement. See. No, I will go to the corner. Boom, like that. When I do, I will immediately, because we know how powerful and sad these things are, immediately attempt to blight his.
Apropos to the room.
It was successful.
Half. Boom. Not very much. 20. I will yell, "Get in here!"
Could you lure him out to something less smelly, please? Ooh.
You both become quite frightened of this thing as it bares its claws and teeth in a large growl towards you. And then it disappears.
Hey, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Voila.
Well, they were screaming, so I'm going in there. What do I see?
You see Liz cowering in the corner, seemingly afraid of something in that stall.
What the fuck?
Afraid of shit. You know how people say, "I ain't afraid of shit"? Well, I am afraid of shit.
Come on back out here. It stinks.
There was a gray slot in here. Remember those guys? They were here. And I'm like hiding my head in the corner, pointing away from myself toward where the slot was. Over there, over there.
I don't see anything. You're crazy.
Oh, great. Now it goes invisible. That's going to help. He saw it. You.
Yeah, it's clawed me. And then scared me.
You think nothing did that? And he's bleeding.
All right,
gotta-
here. They're crazy, but they got hurt.
So being a germaphobe and open wounds and a privy, I'm racing the hell out of here as quick as I can. Oh, let me go to there. Outside the door. There's damn slides in there.
So, as part of being feared, you're going to, what is it? Is it run and then use your action to run?
Yeah, that's what it was on the
Yeah,
previous
yeah.
ones.
You have to dash until you have no more range, or until you can't see it. I think.
Safe.
And then since you can't see it, we'll drop a save on you.
Right. What type of save? Oh, you got it. Okay.
You failed. Stacy.
What's going on in there? Why are you bleeding? She's gonna get out her scimitar and then use her action to pull out the second scimitar.
All right.
And then she'll stay where she is.
Sounds good. Orin.
All right. Orin looks at things like, "You all right?"
Yeah,
bleeding.
I got a gray slod came up out of the toilet and came at me. It's just I'm a little bit of a germaphobe. I didn't want to get any of that stuff in my skin, so I ran.
Out
You
the
ran
toilet.
Liz is still in there.
I'll go save the lizard. I'll end up there. I'll go around.
Yep.
Voila. And I will prepare. I will do a dodge action.
Okay. Liz, you run away.
All right, janky moment. One more.
The Benny Hill music's playing as he's running.
Yep. At the end of your movement, you, however, are successful and shake the fear.
And what did I see going?
Hallway.
That'll be my turn. Boom.
Orin, and voila, you can definitely hear footsteps come around the corner from the south, around that stall wall there. However, it is still invisible. Voila, you can either give me a dex or strength save. In a sudden blur, or directly between you and the wall there where it ends, it is no longer invisible. As it has pounced and tackled voila to the ground and is biting and clawing the shit out.
Not nice.
Can you want to drop prone on yourself?
Yeah.
So yeah, this thing is just starting to maul voila.
Rude.
Diablo Bob, Stacy has 2 crits
And a couple of
banked.
claws. Last one misses. Voila.
So I'm prone, but I'm not restrained or anything. I can still act.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to. You're grappled and restrained, essentially. I just didn't want to throw all the same shit on you.
Oh,
Prone
that's
does the
fair.
same thing.
So but I can like cast spells and
Yeah.
such. Okay. Which is really what I was asking.
Yeah, obviously you're in melee range, so disadvantage if you're doing a ranged attack spells.
No, I leveled, so I've chosen something new.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, you're not gonna like this.
Oh,
Fireball.
It's way
No.
too close for that shit to go. Yeah.
No, but I don't think I'm gonna like this either. Still, I'm going to cast Infestation on the thing.
Infestation?
Infestation.
He deserves it.
It failed. Not
But
sure
I
what the
can't move
con
or
save is
anything,
for.
right? I'm sorry,
So,
what?
I said I'm not sure what the con save was for.
it's a cantrip,
Right.
so it's save or take damage. And I think there's another effect as well.
Well, it didn't come in with my when I drug it in and dropped it, but I can go look in a minute.
What is this you're doing?
Infestation.
Oh.
Okay.
Did
I'm
I
just
do it
reading
wrong?
infestation. No, I think the system rolled a concentration save on the slot, and it's not concentrating on a fucking thing,
Oh, it's probably for the invisibility.
which isn't there.
Oh, well then, never mind.
So you did damage, right?
Yep. And I can't move, so I think I'm done.
Okay.
All right. I'm out of visual range, so I think I'll hold here and just take the dodge action in case something comes after me because I'm still kind of scared.
Sounds good.
You're still frightened, so you have to continue to run away.
Oh, if you can't see him, even if you can't see it.
Well, if you failed your save, right?
I think it's you have to run away until it's out of sight. Is
Yeah.
what I recall.
That's not the way we were playing it when I was frightened, but I respect that if that's the right way.
Yeah, I'll do
You
it
do
either.
have to continue running, but if you end your turn
Oh,
where you
okay.
can't see it, is where you get to save.
Gotcha. Keep running.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
You are
Yay!
successful this time.
What the hell am I doing running away? I'm going back.
Stacy.
Stacy has 2 crits. One from an hour ago in the last combat that never came up, and one from a couple minutes ago, both from Diablo Bob.
Neat. Thanks, Diablo Bob. All right. So she will swing for the first one with her scimitar, and I'll roll a d6.
Ah, yeah.
Okay. Damage.
She will do a combat superiority die. We'll do a menacing attack just for funsies.
Okay. It failed.
Now damage.
Yeah.
Nice. You know, I'm thinking that concentration must have been because a Sling had a concentration thing on him
It might have been.
from
We
the
didn't see it though
that-
because it
is
was
that-
only
yeah,
on
that-
DM chat only, so we didn't see it.
A frightened thing he has to maintain. All right.
Yep.
For the second crit, she'll do another thing. We'll click a maneuvering attack. I won't really be able to help anybody.
You want to do another D6?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Roll a D6, please. Oof, close.
Oh. Ready for damage?
Yeah.
All right. Offhand attack.
Hit.
Jeez. All right, now it's her turn. Oh
Alright.
yeah. I'll spend a second level slot to cast Spiritual Weapon. It'll attack the Slav.
Hit.
And then Orin will attack with his spear.
Hit.
All right.
Nice damage.
Liz.
All right, Liz has been hasted by Diablo Bob, so I'll come here for my first turn. Frostbite.
Fail.
For my second turn, will bonus action Dianonicus. Guess run to where I can get 20. Attempt the bite.
Hit.
Oh snap! So take that. That.
It was successful.
Second bite.
Miss. It's frightened of something.
It's Stacy. Let me read what that does. So it just has the frightened condition, which yeah,
Disadvantage on attacks towards her.
I
Can't
believe
get
so.
closer
Yes.
to her.
Yes.
All right. Well, it stands up. And attacks. Voila, do you have your cloak back on? Was it your turn already?
Yes, it has, and I do have my cloak on.
Excellent. Okay. Claw towards you is a hit. Ooh, and Hex goes
Ouch.
away. Orin, claw miss, and a bite towards Orin as well is a miss. Voila.
I guess I'm going to do infestation again because I'm still too close.
Okay. Fail.
And having read it this time, CJ was right. There is an effect. So it takes the damage and moves 5 feet in a random direction. Roll a d4 for the direction. 1 north, 2 south, 3 east, or 4 west. If it's blocked, it doesn't move. And it does not provoke opportunity.
So it only moves on a 2 then.
All right. Sling.
All right, that feeling of fear has left me. I'm gonna mosey on back as quick as I can to get to my friends.
Stacy.
Everybody moved. God.
God.
She'll move into the special weapons square.
Hit. Hit. And a miss.
Oh.
Orin.
Time to steal the kill. Orin will do the spiritual weapon attack.
Hit.
And then attack with the spear.
And a hit. Puts him down.
Eat it!
Gray Slod.
You're Slod Slayers. Find yourselves out of combat.
Slod Slayers. Alright, no need to search this fucking shitter.
Yep. Everybody out. Close the door.
That might have given me my next level. Worthy investment of my time.
Good if you ask me.
Do you want to head that way or back south?
Let's go looking over here. I indicate by flapping my paws or whatever. By now you guys have learned my squeaks.
Hallways north and south.
South. Stacy, run south.
She hasn't done that in ages. It's good to see the old Stacy back.
Oh, sorry, more hallway.
Going to the door, keep going down here.
They're all standing up there.
Yep. Stacy will come back looking all dejected. There's more hallway.
Let's look at this door first.
Yep. Any locking mechanism that I can see?
Doesn't appear.
All right. I'll open it. Find the one door with a trap in it, and then die.
See a circular room, domed 30-foot ceiling. 6 stone beds rest with their headboards against the walls, so not a lot of room to move. And a shallow niche stands empty above each bed. At the foot of each bed is a stone chest that has been smashed open, so all 6 of them have been smashed.
All right.
There seems to be some alabaster or some white stone, at least, in pieces all over the floor as well.
Orin will step in. We have previously found something that the Duergar have missed, so it might be worth searching this room. So Orin will get about doing that.
Okay. How much time you want to spend just making sure you give it a good look through?
Like 5 to 10 minutes. If nobody
Give me
yells at
an
him.
investigation. You are confident there is absolutely nothing remaining in here. The smashed stone is definitely alabaster, and these look to be statuettes of the dwarf kings, different kings.
All right.
I'm not prone anymore. Yes.
No. Unless you want to be crawling around, I guess.
No, just that I'd clean up.
Now we can head south, Stacy. Yay! Talking to myself now. This is great.
Door.
Door. Check for a locking mechanism, and then if it's not there, I'll open it.
No, looks like exactly like the last one.
Let's see how exact.
The room is the exact same description I gave you on the last one.
Nice.
6 stone beds, crushed stone, crushed chests.
Because Orin is lawful and therefore fastidious, he's gonna check this room too.
Okay,
Another 5
give
to
me
10
another
minutes.
investigation. Anyone doing it? While he's
Yeah,
doing
I'm gonna
this
go in and help him with the investigation.
All right, go ahead and throw one in. Cuts down the time significantly, and both very confident there's nothing of value within here.
Cool.
OCD brothers, way to go, Orin.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
I love you, man.
So
Stacy
you
will-
see a carved out. This looks to be much like the tunnels that you came into this dungeon in. Rubble all over the floor, looks chewed and scraped out. So likely the work of what you know to be an Umber Hulk.
I don't hear anything as I head down the hall of him crunching.
Yep, you do not.
Stacy's gonna be adventurous.
Sling, you start to hear something to your right as you walk down this hallway, though.
I'll move a little closer to that side and see if I hear anything clearer.
Nope, it stopped.
Come on, Stacy, if it's you, move. Oh, I heard it again.
Definitely did hear it again. Yep.
That's funny.
She jumps out and goes, "Boo!" That is the limit of my whimsy for today. You're welcome, chat.
You can tell the long hallway to the south begins to descend after about 20 or 30 feet. It goes on for a significant portion of time
Probably an exit out.
into darkness.
Someone didn't craft enough torches.
You afraid of the dark?
Nope. Just, interior decorating deserves some consideration. No reason not to have light. Unless you want an OSHA violation.
Do this, Orin.
Oh, yeah, door to the south?
Yeah. I'm going to run at it, and then I stop to see if Sling runs at it.
Just to fuck with them. Are you ready? Yeah. Sling bursts into a room.
Oh, God.
Seeing black marble benches which stand in the middle of this marble tiled room. In the alcoves, little stars that you see over there, there's metal discs with holes, a bit rusted, that hang from the ceiling, and drains which are present on the floor.
I'm not seeing any blood or anything.
New door to the south.
I'm going to go check out these discs.
That's a shower head.
Okay. This turned out both more gross and more erotic than I planned.
At least this doesn't smell like the privy.
I don't know that Oren's ever seen a shower. This is novel.
All right, I'm gonna listen by this door here to see if.
Yeah, as you go up to the door and you put your hand on it, it is significantly warmer. There's no sound emitting from this door, but it is. That door is definitely warmer than the stone on the wall next to it or the floor.
All right, I'm gonna motion Oren over. Hey, touch that door. Ah. Tell me what you think.
You want
No,
me to touch it?
I wouldn't say it's hot, but it's definitely not room temp.
All right, no, there's no like big fire behind it or something.
Correct. Yeah.
I will touch the door with my gauntleted hand.
It scrapes loudly.
Yeah, it feels fine. Go ahead and open it.
All right, I'll open it.
I believe in you. I say it as I hold up my shield to block my face.
You good? Opening?
Yeah, I'll open it.
Ooh. Guys, there's a thing.
That looks like a fire pit or something.
I think it's a barrel.
Definitely a warmer air rushes out. Well, rushes. It does come out of this room. Looking to the center of this room, although it does look like wood, that is an iron barrel.
Question
Yeah,
mark?
a large iron barrel within the center of this room.
Are there any pipes coming from or into it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking up at the ceiling and the walls to see if.
There's a small iron wheel which protrudes from the wall just inside the door within this, and it looks to be maybe a copper pipe extends up from the tank and disappears into the ceiling.
Yeah. I imagine this is a hot water heater.
For the showers, you think?
Probably. I don't know if my character knows that. That's what I'm thinking. So we should probably turn this wheel and see what happens.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Do it.
Go ahead and give me dex check. Oh, sorry, strength checks if you want to try and move that wheel. It's quite rusted.
Would athletics work?
Yeah. And we going clockwise, counterclockwise?
First one, then the other. Clockwise first.
Yep, definitely clockwise. Opens up that, and you begin to hear what sounds to be water pouring down into the tank. Shortly thereafter, oh, you hear maybe like the water being scalded, and steam begins to billow through vents in that cylinder's sides.
Wow.
The water continues to pour, the steam continues to boil out, and you can likely surmise that this is a sauna.
Oh, nice.
Hey guys, anybody want a sauna? I'm good.
Yeah, I'll turn it back off now that we know what kind of happens.
All right.
These dwarves thought of everything. I wouldn't have thought that they'd be so pampered, but they are. Just tiny elves, really.
Where to now?
North and east.
What about, oh, you mean, like down here?
Well, that's not north.
No, but north, and then east.
Oh,
we're,
gotcha.
we're fairly certain, or I'm fairly certain that's an exit out of the level.
Out there? Alright. Go way up there, like that.
The hallway curves to the north again, connecting with an area you've already been, and another door at the end of that hall. You can always tell it's getting close to the end. My shit starts running super slow. Yeah, I've checked it, and like at most I top at like 40% memory usage. It must just be a
Is it running warm?
no.
Playing rack! Calling for my doormate.
Do it. And a 1, and a 2, and a.
I bet it's a square room this time.
You are incorrect, sir.
God damn it.
Another circular room, 30-foot high ceilings, domed. This room has been blackened by fire. The
Oh,
room's furnishings appear to be incinerated, and charred bits of wood and stone lie strewn amongst the floor.
I look over my shoulder at Voila and give her the eye, like, did you do that?
I haven't even been over here yet. How about you?
No, it wasn't me.
Yeah,
Maybe
the
some of the
devastation looks
squads?
familiar.
Well, you want to go in, because you can shift back to Druid and not be all charred up from fishing around in the cooked stuff. I got my white pants on.
I got my white pants on. Good.
Pretty sure you shit them by now.
They're not white anymore. Might be brown and red.
kind of a mottled collection of colors. Or I'll go in and do the thing.
Yeah, investigation. Same sort of looking around, trying to figure out what's going on. This thing, like this, that's about what you see.
Cool. Can we tell whether this is a recent fire?
It is not a recent fire.
Okay.
Not something within like the last day or two. No.
Okay.
It doesn't stink like fresh smoke or anything like that.
Right.
You can definitely tell something was in the center of that room, and the fire spread from there.
Right. So yeah, I got that patch up north.
Oh, and Stacy's baby cradle thing. Yeah, forget about that.
Yeah. That's right.
Well, you can forget about it. There's only one person that actually cared about it.
When Stacy starts feeling like herself again, she'll be worried about it.
Think so? Yeah, it might be.
So do we want to go? Yeah.
Heading up there.
Step up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really, no issues heading up there. The one major difference that you've been able to tell at this point, heading back into some areas you've seen, this place is empty. There are no Duergar. You haven't met any in quite some time.
They scampered off.
Do we want to go back to the main hall and check to see if maybe they got that door open? Took our shit.
We could, sure.
All right.
I mean, we're here. We can.
How about we look here first?
Yeah, we should look. Let's go look.
Our stuff.
To the north, you see library. A lot of books. You see books all over the floor, strewn around, and that would be in that room there.
Library might be useful.
Yeah, Sling will take a look and see if there's any spell books.
You'd be spending a part of a day.
Oh, so it's a big
or something like that.
Gotcha. All right.
Between that and the complete fucking mess that's left up there at this point. Books were not things that those things were looking for. Long hallway to the north, little cubby to the south. Forgot to unreveal this one. Looks to be just like some small little chamber there. You come across a large double door at the top of this this large hallway here. On the left-hand side of that wall, as you're walking towards it, towards north, towards the door, you see blunted picks, and shields, which hang on the walls about every 10 feet or so. And on these double doors, you see 2 specific runes.
Aha.
Ah.
Strength and safety.
We've seen that somewhere before.
I
Like on a
believe.
key.
Yep. Do I have that key?
I think Stacy might have that key.
What is Stacy?
I think Orin probably does. So I think Stacy has the long
Oh yeah,
stone
Ah.
one that
It's the-
you guys left at the level.
Yeah, I have the iron key, which has those runes on it. So I will
There
take
is an
that.
obvious locking mechanism on this one. Yep, with a key.
Right. Do we want to make sure we're alone down here before we open this door, or just go ahead and open it and see what happens?
Just open it.
All right.
I got your back, cleric. I won't touch you.
Goddamn right.
Don't touch me.
I will insert the key into the lock.
It fits well.
I'll turn it clockwise.
Hear a pop on the door as it unlocks.
I take a deep breath and I open it.
The doors both swing open to a lighted room. These pillars that emit light are in each of the corners of this room. You see a number of mannequins. There's about 20 dwarf-sized wooden mannequins, which stand in 2 rows of 10 in the middle of this room. Stone racks mounted on the west and east walls hold battle axes and war picks.
All right. I will step cautiously inside. I retrieve the key, if possible.
Yeah, easily. As you step in and take a better look to the south, you see another one of these archways you've seen in a number of different places.
Right. I made a note for the thing I got whispered.
And the archway is in a deep alcove to the south, and there's a stone arch with engravings of images of dancing dwarves. You can definitely tell the mannequins, those are armor racks, and I've already explained the battle axes and war picks surrounding the room.
Do they look like they're in
all in
broken
all,
condition?
yes, quite well. There's roughly a set of 20 each of the battle axes and war picks, and a set total of scale mail and shields. There looks to be about 40 total.
So enough for a small army. All right.
It's a door we can lock, so we could take some of it if we wanted to sell it, but leave some of it here too.
Does any of it look particularly good?
Yeah. Nothing. There is no rust on any of it.
Well, do you want to
Like
see
it's
if these
been like well oiled, perhaps.
want to see if these are magical in any way?
Yeah, I can detect magic on some of it if she wants to do some other stuff.
Yeah, I can take one side.
It's like an area thing, right? Detect magic's not just like one specific item.
Yeah.
Right.
Looking it up.
Thank
You
you.
can sense the presence of magic
30
within
feet.
30 feet of you.
Yeah. So
Between us,
rituals
we should be
again,
able
I
to
assume.
cover the room.
Yeah,
You're-
we'll cover the room. Two of
Okay.
us.
So I'm assuming Stacy enters. You guys checking this
Yeah.
place out, and after 10 minutes of walking around and finishing up your rituals, you don't detect any magic from the armor and stuff. Obviously, the pillars do resonate magic quite well.
And the archway, probably.
All right. So, out of respect to the dwarves, since none of it seems particularly magical, probably best to leave all this stuff here. I don't think we'll find it any use.
Oh, and Orin, you know the shields do hold it's the symbol of, is it Dumathoin?
All right.
Dumathoin?
Dumathoin,
Yep.
keeper of secrets under the mountain.
You've seen it a number of different places throughout here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeper of secrets. We're looking for a hand, right? That'd be a secret he
it
might have
would
kept.
be. I think we should check out that library, see what we can find in it. After we just find out if we're alone in this level now.
All right.
We've seen two gateways with dancing things on it. Dancing goblins and dancing dwarves.
We have the gateway with that mage hand would open to if we
Right.
could figure out that rune.
Right. We did that one that led back down to the swamp.
Yep, you did
The
open
lost
that
level
one.
female dwarf. So we
So I
and go ahead.
was just gonna say I hover hand Orin and say, "Hey, we'll follow you wherever you want to go, but I don't touch you." Just the
Don't
hover.
touch me.
Oh, right. Yeah. Not touching you. Not touching you.
So yeah, Orin will make his way back toward the main hall.
Yeah, easily able to make your way back over there. Once again, you don't meet any of the denizens you had met before. Seems as though they have either retreated back or departed. You open up the double doors into the central throne-ish looking room, larger room, and they're gone.
All right. The doors at the back, are they still closed?
Yes.
And they didn't leave anything behind that we can see? Tools?
Garbage.
All right. Did you ever find a place where we felt like they were sleeping there currently? Was that this room?
Yeah, they were kind of bunked out of here centrally.
Okay.
Yeah, it's where they're you talked and communicated with their leader a couple of times, and you guys
Right.
actually slept in this room once as well.
Right. She had a thing we might have wanted. A couple of things. That's all right.
That was then.
Yep. So that gives us time to go check out the library.
You want me to shoot a firebolt at the Vanta doors?
Nope.
Back to the library.
To the library.
You guys can probably hang out there, but I mean,
Oh.
it will likely take a significant portion of your day to try and find anything specific. Generally, they're dwarven books.
Right.
So I'm picking them up and looking
There's
for
like
pictures.
there's like two of you that understand Dwarvish, and the Duergar essentially ransacked this room, not giving two shits whether they ripped, tore, or destroyed everything in it that wasn't
Right.
precious metal.
So I guess just kind of go through and try to find intact books and read the spines. See if anything stands out as far as history or traditions or legends of the Malarican.
I'm looking for any Hand of the King references.
Yeah.
You hear references a couple of times to the Heart of the Mountain. You hear references to a very devout dwarf. Sorry, give me a sec.
All right.
Very devout dwarf priest, and last name Crystal Mantle. So devout that it's said she bound her soul to this
Oh.
Malarbode. You see a couple of references to one book in particular that gives descriptions of the different portals that you've seen in this area. There is one portal you haven't seen, and you look at it, and it looks as though the portal depicts beholders, sturges, and some other eye tentacled mushroom looking thing.
Oh. That sounds horrific.
But other than that one, it looks like you that's the only one that you don't immediately recognize that you've seen.
Any explanation of how those might work or what might trigger them?
No, you just see like someone had sat down and drawn in a book
Gotcha.
of what they look like maybe artist renditions or.
Right.
Other than that, really nothing other than historical documents. Nothing worthwhile though.
Anything that might have names of dwarves that lived here that might give us something to look for if we need to find like a living relative?
Just you've heard the name Crystal Mantle.
Right.
That nothing that sticks out other than Malaire.
All right. Because I'm trying to think more metaphorically about this Hand of the King thing, and that if this was a really devout cleric, maybe they were important to the king and they kind of served as the king's hand. Then maybe they have an offspring that might be able to open this door. Other than that, it's try to find these statues and either get rid of or fight the demons or go fight this what we suspect might be a bullet in this room, and it might have something.
What to do? What to do?
We should go detect magic on these 4 god statues.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm game.
I wasn't here for the first night. We'll do this. Did we feel like any particular section in here was the temple part?
The only thing really template looking, there was a destroyed. Um,
There was a room that we thought belonged to like a clergy member or something.
Yeah, I think that was a star-shaped one over here.
Yep, there were some rather clergy looking ones over there. I guess you really haven't seen anything that looks really like a temple. I mean, obviously there's some religious iconography in the north one. Well, where you're heading in the next 60 hours.
Now, these 4 statues, which we already, I guess the descriptions are here. Nothing about the hand.
Correct. Yep, you don't see or hear any, notice any references about a hand of a king.
I know that Moradin was the leader of the Pantheon. I think Baranar might have been his consort. I don't know. But
These, as you detect magic on these, really nothing lingering within here. Nothing really pops out when you finish your detect magic. As a religious-ish fella, this is likely where someone would come to offer gifts. The different pantheon within there.
Is does there appear to be receptacles for these gifts?
Like just like a stone bench or a small stone bowl in front of each. There was something there. It's been picked. I know the first time you guys came in here, the doors were locked. There were guard looking. There's some plate mail, animated armor type looking guys that you had to fight to get in. So the other looters of this place didn't get in here first. And the only thing of value that you did find was that, well, it wasn't even of value, it was that mouthpiece for the tuba
Right.
on the Clangadin statue.
Right.
Or near it.
The tuba and the organ.
Which I blew at the one a couple times.
And
It didn't do anything.
And the dancing portals. So we just need to know dwarf songs and or goblin songs. You know what we need? We need a bard.
I think we'll probably call it a night there.
Yeah.
You guys can put some thought into it, or run some ideas, or think about what you want to end up doing. Last time you guys kind of got stuck, I did Sling. I let him burn an inspiration to realize that he cast Mage Hand. If that's something, I'm not gonna just gonna give you an answer on something, but I can help point you in a direction that's worthwhile.
I don't think we're stuck yet. We just have options.
Right.
It's just a matter of picking options, which we can do next time.
Yeah, and I don't think we got the XP for the potty slotty. Might push
Potty
me a level
slotty.
here.
You've been sitting on that? That's pretty good. Oh snap, let me check my XP.
Oh, that did it.
Yep, still 5,000 away. Oh, you did level, huh?
'Cause you died.
Because I died twice. And the one time I did, I decided to start over at first level like a moron. I was punishing myself. Now everybody's all different levels. We don't know what's going on. All right, very good. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you very much, Joe.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody. See you next week. Enjoy your weekend. All right, everybody, there you go. That's how it's done. So, if anybody's interested, of course, tomorrow there are 2 games. There's not a slide for the one in the morning because it's just a one-shot. It's Pathfinder 2. Gwydion is DMing. The players are Digital Dave, Zelakar, Jaded Bailey, Urash, and myself. That is at 9 a.m. Pacific time, noon Eastern tomorrow. Of course, the regular Saturday game will be there as well. So we will be playing Descent into Avernus, and we will be also giving away a copy of that Fantasy Grounds module during that game, so be there. Next day, Sunday, we've got episode 10 of Acquisition Incorporated, super fun in the afternoon, 1 o'clock, and then 6 o'clock, the normal Sunday show, where we will be going through in depth Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. Alert. We will also be giving away a copy of the module during that show as well. So 2 times you can win. Module creation Monday, of course, and then right back to Friday, which is this game, next to Friday, episode 32. So let me give the Dragon Mate, good game. Let me give the end of stream rewards for everybody. Because for hanging out in the chat and watching and spending all your XP, you get some more. As a matter of fact, double it up today. How you do? What are you going to do? You never know what I'm going to do. And as a matter of fact, let's just triple it. There you go. Everybody spent some today, so we'll give everybody some back. The end of the stream rewards is pretty small compared to what you can get just by hanging out and watching and doing some other things. However, let me go ahead and I'll do the end of chat, end of show. What's it called? End of show. Yeah, end of show. We're just going to call it that. Here's all the things that you can do to participate with the channel. Most of you guys are doing them already, but if there's any new people or people that don't know these things, you can come to our Discord channel. There's about 600 people in the Discord channel, and anywhere from 100 to 200 are there, usually 24/7. So there's always a bunch of people there to talk to. You can go to the Patreon page. I have levels for as little as $1 over there. Also, cheer, sub, or donate to the channel. Now, if you, in addition to just hanging out in the chat, you do get XP for those. So if you cheer bits, if you subscribe to the channel, or if you donate, you get bits. You attack the bit boss according to the level at which you do that. So Lady Shell doesn't have to dominate the entire month of September and probably August as well, because she's still the bit boss. You can also go to the DM's Guild, check the items that we have for sale over there. The day just ended. It ends at 9 p.m. Pacific, so let's see how many we sold today. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. Not that big of a day. And it is Fridays. Friday's a pretty good sales day. The weekend is usually good. But 15 is better than 0, so there you go. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, subscribe to the YouTube channel, or check out the business Facebook page, which has only been up since the end of July. So, very good. Gonna go ahead and sign off, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks to all of you who participated today with your XP and buying the potions and the long rest and the magic items and everything else. And Drake gave me a good idea. I am gonna do a magic item table that will be better than just the magic items in the Dungeon Master's Guide, because sometimes those items are kind of, if you're playing a campaign that, I mean, they're all good items, but if you're doing it from the chat, it doesn't seem exciting to buy somebody like Dust of Dryness or something. I don't know. So we'll try to make those a little better. What else? I think that's it, everybody. So I'm going to try and rest up because I got to be up at Dark 30 to play this game, which starts in 12 hours. Of course, I got to go do a bunch of other stuff before I go to bed. So, thanks again. Hopefully we see you back here tomorrow and the rest of the weekend for the shows. 2 shows tomorrow, 2 shows Sunday. But if not, have a great weekend and good gaming, everyone.